Welcome everybody. Welcome to a new edition of On the Block Sports Talk. You know what I'm saying? We got the usual suspects here. My man Big Joe. We got Panda. We got my man Jet Nation. Mustafa doing what he do behind the scene. And we got my man KB over there. He can't be with us today. He had a little, sad thing going on in his family today. So we wish him the best. You know what I'm saying? Him and his family and his aunt. And we also would like to give our condolences to Adrian Peterson and his family. Sad thing happened in sports today, man. Real sad thing. Kind of hit all of us. You know what I'm saying? Most of us have kids here. And his 2-year-old son was assaulted. You know what I'm saying? By girlfriend's
Actually, murdered.
Yeah, right. He wound up dying. You know what I'm saying? Things like that just can't happen, man. It puts other things in perspective. You know what I'm saying? Especially for me, I got a son. I mean, my son's grown, but 2-year-old son. The kid was left with the mother's boyfriend. He was found, And we also like to give our condolences, like I said, once again to Adrian Peterson on the Block Sports Talk, to his family, and the Minnesota Vikings, and everyone out here who ever has. Just sad, man. It's just sad, you know what I'm saying? Kind of a loss for words, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the 2-year-old shouldn't. No need for that to happen to a 2-year-old. No need for that to happen to any child. It's disgusting. Sad. Much condolences to the Peterson family. Our prayers will hold you down.
And Adrian said he's going to play this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? He says he needs something to not think about that, to keep his mind off of it. And like I said, he asked for privacy from the media. I think the media is respecting that.
Yeah.
He's
a
top-notch player in the NFL. He's well respected around the league.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, a lot of NFL players, a lot of NFL teams tweeted him. If you guys want, y'all can tweet him. I know my man Mustafa does. Our executive producer, my man Mustafa, does a lot of tweeting. Sure, he'll give him out, show him out the tweet. Panda, you know what I'm saying? Man, Coach, will continue on the show. Our condolences to Adrian Peterson and his family. You know what I'm saying? We wish the best. And hopefully you move along with that.
Hold your head, bro.
For sure. But talking about holding your head. You want to hold your head? You know what I'm saying? What's up with the New York Giants?
Losing streak. That's what's up.
Not even a losing streak.
It's disgusting. It's deplorable. It's horrible. I'm mortified, and any other adjective I can find, I'll pull it out later. Disgusted with the events of the New York Giants. I'm a fan to the end. Win, lose, draw. But it's disgusting. It's more disgusting than it was back in '76 because the talent that we have on this team on both sides of the ball, well, at least the talent we thought we had. The talent level is too high to be 0-6. We got Pro Bowls on this team. We got veterans. They shouldn't be like this, but everybody can't get right now. I don't know what it is. The changes need to be made, and it's tough to make a lot of changes in mid-season, especially personnel-wise on the field. But coaching-wise, somebody's got to go. A scout, somebody's got to go to make a change, to put the fear in some of these players to start producing and start playing better. They showed a little bit of more effort in last night's game. A little bit, but not enough.
Last night they competed.
The defense, even with a lack of pressure they got on Cutler, because he had all the time in the world, he was comfortable the whole game, they still played okay. But it's got to get better. It's disgusting.
The Tiptoe Virgo showed up.
Yeah. You know what?
He had 100 yards.
If he ran like that 2 years ago, he wouldn't have got waived the first time. But I was happy to see a little effort on his part.
And the difference between last night's game and last year's game, we had 9 sacks on Cutler.
Yeah, they were
beating him up. We couldn't touch him last night. He was untouchable.
Enough props to them because they made the changes and got their line better.
Is their line better, or are we worse?
No, their line got better because they made improvements. They got 3 new guys. They got a good rookie playing. They got a veteran guard that's producing, that's doing well. We didn't make no changes to our lineup, and this is what we got.
How long Sun plays on our line, correct? He's the rookie.
Yeah, he's the tackle, and he's doing his thing.
Eli took a lot of heat last night.
And he should. Something.
Hey, man, he said he was an elite quarterback. Comes back. He's not so elite right now.
He ain't producing.
It's not so much not him producing. When you look at some of those plays, man, some of them, they're not running the right routes.
There's a lot of blame for everybody.
There's a lot of blame to go
for everybody.
Meyer just catches that pass last night. We're in business.
Yeah.
That wasn't Eli. Meyer should have made that catch.
Yeah, it touched your hands, you should catch it. And it went right through his hands. It was a little high, but it still went through his hands. It touched your hands, you catch the ball.
Tony Gonzalez would have caught it.
Yeah.
Jason Witten would have caught it.
Yeah.
Even Kevin Winslow would have caught that.
But you know what?
No slight to you.
Tony Gonzalez had a very good game Monday night. But
Tony Gonzalez had a good game every night.
Yeah, Tony Gonzalez is the man. He's
that was textbook right
there. Tony God.
You can count the times you said that Tony Gonzalez had a bad game. Exactly. You can count that on one hand.
There's some Tony Gonzalez news later on in the program.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot to be changed and fixed up.
It's got to go from the top all the way down to the players.
How far the top are you going to go?
The GM, he got to step up his game.
He got two rings.
Yeah, but he got to step up. He still got to step it up.
Yeah, he's got 2 rings. He's made a couple of Matt Miller's bad decisions.
But still, what offensive lineman has he got? He drafted that's produced for us. Right. Step it up. What linebackers has he drafted that's really doing anything? The only one I like out of that group is Pacenger. He's the only one that's playing with emotion and was all over the place, was flying to the ball. Yeah. And nobody else they're not doing nothing. They like to step behind everybody. Perry Fuel can't devise a scheme to guard a tight end. Kansas City game, the 3rd string tight end killed us. 3rd string guy, really? He's used to getting water for people. It starts, man. It starts from everywhere. The scouts that are doing the drafting, the GM, the coaches, they got to step up their coaching game. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm frustrated with it. We need to get better defensive tackles. Only one that doing anything productive is Linville Johnson. We got to change it up. And in today's football right now, you can't go around with 2, 3, 350-pound defensive tackles. Because the game is too fast right now. The offenses are too spread out. They're playing all these. They're not running it like they did in the 80s, where they hand it off and the fullback is plugging in the middle. You got to step it up. We don't have no athletes on our defensive line. JPP ain't healthy. Tuck, I don't know. He's a shell of his former self. If he was ever really that great to begin with, I'm starting to think. His one best year was a 10-sack year. Think about it. Do the math on it.
Not only listen to JPP at one.
Right, he's not healthy.
He's only done
1 year. Last year he had the bad back and he only had 6 sacks. This year he's not 100%. Yeah, I don't know what it is. But look at Tuck. His best year when he had 10 sacks, he was still in a rotation of dudes. If OC was still there and had the rotation of 4 line defensive ends. So I don't know if Tuck ain't healthy. What's the issue? I'm disgusted.
They should have kept OC. OC doing his thing out of Atlanta. Atlanta's only 1-4. You and all you want. But he's got 4 sacks.
Yeah.
He's got 4 sacks, 2 fumble recoveries.
Yeah, and we have that much.
Right.
But still, they're still 1-4. So I don't know how much better it would be with OC.
And they're not 1-4, but he's playing his part. Something I think they would be a lot. OC got a lot of.
They got a lot of injuries in that team altogether.
They got mad injuries. We'll talk about that later. Julio Jones done. Gonzalez could possibly go on to Kansas City. There's talk of that.
To help him.
But back on the Giant thing, is it time for Coughlin to go?
No. No.
I think Coughlin.
He gets a pass.
Gilbride will get a pass. Gilbride's time for Gilbride.
I mean, if it goes down the way it keeps going. Why not just start all over?
The whole slate?
No.
He can't keep holding on, man. He can't hold. I mean,
he gets to walk out on his own.
You can't take the franchise down with you. You own 6. If they're not responding no more, they're not responding. It's time
I don't
to
think
move
it's
on.
not that they're not responding.
He hasn't made the playoffs the last 4 to 5 years. So, and when they won, they was 9-7.
Gilbride. I think Gilbride's going to be the first victim on the chopping block.
Yeah, it's not going to be Coughlin. Coughlin gets to go next year and then walk away.
I personally think that Coughlin gets another shot.
So do I.
I mean, he 2 Super Bowl rings here. That means something. That does mean something. Like you said, Troy. But if it keeps going, if he goes 1-15,
it might be
2-14.
I would.
If he goes 4-12, you got to keep him. You know what I'm saying? Okay, keep him. Start all over again. I don't know if you start all over, but you keep him. You know what I mean? And give him another shot. I think he's deserving of that.
Yeah.
Nick Anderson, MSG.
I'm thinking Fuel, a defensive coordinator, or Kilbride. One of those two is going to be first in the chopping block. That's just my prediction. And I would love if not, not to say Smash lose his job, but Fuel, I've been calling for his head for the last 2 years. I don't like his scheme. It's passive. And it's just the kid. He needs to go. Fuel needs to go. Bye, Perry Fuel. He needs to go. And we need to find a young, innovative, aggressive defensive coordinator.
Kifflin?
No, that's a joke. Do you think about getting rid of Eli?
No. Eli ain't going nowhere.
Eli's a franchise.
He ain't going nowhere.
Prince of the city. He ain't going nowhere.
He ain't the Prince of the City this year.
Right now? Yeah, well, he's an advocate, though.
He's not the Prince of the City. He's not the Prince of the City.
Not this year. He's in a little.
I'm an Eli fan, but he's not.
He's in a funk.
He's in a funk, but he ain't paying for nothing around here.
He's got this year. He's not elite.
No, he's in a funk. He's in a slump.
He's Phil Simmons.
Early Phil. Early Phil.
No, it's not his problem. From what I was watching and listening to, I have to agree with. Like he's playing now. Over the last 2 games, he's hearing footsteps that ain't there yet because of the beating he took in the first 4 games. So he's too happy-feet and he's forcing the issue. But he needs to calm down. And that's only going to happen if the offensive line protects him.
And you know what it looks like to me, Coach? It looks like that. You know how when the fourth quarter comes and Eli's, they're marching and you kind of know that. Okay, like last night, you had that feeling. Okay, he's marching them in there again. He's going to win when you win so much in the fourth quarter. But now I think since that Dallas game, I don't think he has that in his heart. I think he does, but it's not in his heart with like, I know I'm going to take this. We're going to win. It doesn't seem that way. It just doesn't seem that way.
I would like to see him get mad. Not that get mad is going to prove anything.
He is mad.
But just show it a little more. Throw your helmet down one time. Just show me a little.
Did you ever see the book of Eli? The man has the same expression.
I know, but just
happy or sad.
Somebody. It's like all of them are sitting there like they lost. Like, okay, we lost again. Nobody's mad. I want to see
expression.
Even though a tantrum is not going to solve it, but I would just love to see somebody just throw their helmet in disgust and curse at somebody and just try to show some fire. There's no fire.
You and Cooper.
No passion. I don't see no passion. Brent, a little bit from Jacobs, a little bit from Passenger, but not enough, man.
You know who used to bring that kind of heat? Mark Bradshaw.
Yeah, but he's not there.
I can't go back. Remember who? I don't want to hear no more remember who.
That we lost. And we ain't got it.
You know what?
That's why we're in this funk.
Yeah, but you know what?
No, you're probably not in this funk. You're not in this
OC,
funk because maybe the Giants are not that good.
And Mario Manningham?
Maybe they're just not that good.
Don't even bring up Mario.
He's not even playing with
He can't even stay on the field, and he hasn't produced when he was on the field. He hasn't done nothing since the catch in the Super Bowl. So don't bring up Mario Manningham. And even when he was here, he was not consistent.
Got to the Super Bowl. What are you talking about?
No. Akeem, Knicks, and Cruz got to the Super Bowl. Mario Manningham was there. So don't give me that. He got a good catch, thank you. But other than that, he was expendable. And you see what happened with letting him go. So don't bring up him. We just things need to change. As a fan, as a Giant fan, I'm not gonna sit there and be like delusional. I'm not used to this. No, we've had bad years.
Like this though.
Not like this. It's been a long time. It's been a couple of decades since it's been this bad.
Not like this.
And it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Something needs to happen, and God, I hope it happens soon. I can't take 2 years of this kind of crap.
I feel it's like it drained the city or something.
Well, to a degree, well, you know what? It's flipped because we thought that the Jets would be like the Giants, and the Giants are like the Jets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, Jet Nation didn't. You know what I'm saying? Not to the fact where they 0-6, but as far as like the way things are.
Well, think about it now. New York is used to the Yankees being in the playoffs, Giants winning. Knicks, all 3 of them have failed, so that's what the drain is coming from.
He said the Knicks.
Yeah, season just started. So the preseason. And we got a W in our first season.
How you didn't mention the Nets, right? Because we don't consider that.
Don't start, Joe.
Don't start.
Don't start. You're going to jinx the Giants. Don't start.
I'm just saying.
What I'm saying.
You know what?
What's so funny about it? Only two games out? 2 or 3 games out?
Yeah, our division is horrible.
But it's done, though. I think that yesterday was a must-win. The Philadelphia game was a must-win.
Yeah.
last night was definitely a must win.
Week 2 was a must win.
We got a bye,
You
right?
guys,
We don't play till next month.
All right, so right now,
And we got the.
we lack a confidence.
Y'all on Monday night again?
We don't lack a
We're on
confidence.
prime time again.
listen. 9-7 is going to win this.
So we could go 8-8. We could go 8-8.
Not
Yo,
gonna
listen.
8-8.
Actually, 7-9 is going to win this conference.
And you know what's crazy?
One at a time.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you right now is that the Jets might have a better chance of playing in the Super Bowl in Giant Stadium.
What they do right now? They do. The Jets are better than the Giants.
Yeah, they're
Right.
playing.
Yeah, they're playing better.
I'm not a Jet fan, but I give props to
No,
props
I mean
too.
they was calling it Giants. They was pretty much calling it Giant Stadium. You know, during the hosting of when they was talking about Super Bowl.
Well, that just goes without saying.
Yeah.
We know what the stadium's name
No,
is.
don't go MetLife.
It's called MetLife.
Well, they call it MetLife, but the news people are still saying at Giant Stadium.
Because
That's
that's what it is. But right now, right here, today's game, the Jets are playing better than the Giants. I give all props to the Jets. Their defense is aggressive. They're hungry. Geno's playing pretty good. You know, he's a rookie. He makes a mistake every now and then. But they're playing good. And I got to give it to them, man. I got to give
Geno's
them props
playing
for
well.
props to do.
If the Giants become the Lakers and the Jets become
The Clippers? Right now? Right
Wow.
now? Right now, yes. Right now.
Well, the Giants got work to do, so let's flip it over to the
Yes,
other
let's
side.
talk about some teams.
Let's talk about the Jets. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
big shots to that defensive line, man. They look very impressive in that game against Atlanta. They was in
Impressive
that.
win Monday.
They was pushing Atlanta's O-line back like they were blocking sleds. It was disgusting. Big shots to them.
What do you got to say about your team and Jet Nation out there?
You know, just gotta keep it going, man.
Yes,
You know, I mean, I'm not getting gassed off this win.
Is Rex starting to act like Rex again?
You see it peeping out, but
No peeping out though, right?
just trying to stay humble, man. Everybody just trying to stay humble, man. That's it. It's just,
That's good.
it's nothing. It's nothing to brag about. It's 3 games we won.
What do you feel about Geno?
You got to
How do
keep
you
it
feel
going.
about Geno?
You know, he had a good game. Keep it going.
Played well.
It's one good game. Keep it going.
Played well.
Put another good game together.
Yeah. Can we get 2 in a row? Can we get
game back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we
I'll
get 2
give
in a
him,
row?
right now, I'll give him a B for a rookie quarterback so far.
He's doing well.
He's doing well.
And I'd love to see him do well next
C
week.
plus for B, but I give him
This
a B.
week coming.
Because he's
More
playing
like a C plus.
Yeah, I get
C plus, C
more
minus.
to C, yeah, because he's,
Yeah.
I mean, he played really well
I
Monday.
still,
Really well
still
Monday.
did the Harlem Globetrotter like
He
still
played
like
really well Monday.
one move from that.
But you gotta think about it. He could have been flushed. He could have been flushed because of the fact that he lost his confidence. But he always, every time he did make a mistake, he always kept his composure.
Well, you know what? You got Marty, the offensive coordinator, who's a really good offensive coordinator.
Yeah, you got something we ain't had.
You know, and I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you something. Not to knock Geno, but I think if Marty Morningway was there and Mark Sanchez was the quarterback, Mark Sanchez would be a better quarterback.
From year 1. From year 1.
Yeah, I'll say year 2. Because I think
Okay, I'll say year 2.
I say year 2, year 3. Because I think the first 2 years he was guarded well, and you had a really good team.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have to pass the ball. Geno played Monday night like Sanchez used to play. Throwing the ball 19 times, didn't have to throw the ball 30 times, play action, running game was working. You understand? So they didn't ask him to do a whole lot. What he did do was he definitely helped win that game in the 4th quarter.
Right.
He made some big plays in the
Sanchez
4th quarter.
He's
And Sanchez, under Morning, he might have. Because, you know, there's certain plays that you have to call to make your quarterback comfortable, too. You understand what I'm saying? And you got to remember, he wasn't really throwing it to nobody.
Yeah.
But the plays they called for him were well. And the Giants just played well. And their defense is going to keep him in games. Kamari hurt himself yesterday.
Yeah, they say he's okay, questionable.
Yeah, sprained knee. He's doubtful for Sunday's
The
game.
bigger hit is losing Winslow for 4 games.
Is he out for 4 games?
Yeah.
It's not a real big hit.
No, it's a hit.
No. They got Cumberland.
I mean, we got a couple of people in that spot, but
It's
it's
that double tight end thing.
it's not that big. He got the thing going with Curly. You know, the running game is surprisingly good. I'm
The
shocked.
offensive line is really good.
They playing just because they got Willie Colon, and he's not taking anything, man. He's a serious dude.
Former Pittsburgh
You
Steelers.
know what I mean? So
Hey,
everything, you know,
Yeah, he
it's
is.
looking up. It's
Pretty
looking
well.
up right now,
Pretty
but
well.
nothing to get too excited about right now.
But he went to play the house a bit. But Jets playing very
You
well.
see, you need that. Your offensive line needs to be a little nasty.
Mm-hmm.
And
Gotta have an attitude.
Our team ain't got it.
Gotta have an attitude.
We ain't got no nasty offense.
Jets are playing well.
Playing soft. Giants playing soft this whole year.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Giants is just
No
disciplined
heart,
offense. They
no
can't
heart.
get out of the funk. You know what I mean?
And
You got if you can't pressure the quarterback, see the
No.
Jets pressure the quarterback. Giants can't pressure the quarterback. Giants
They're
can't
losing-
protect the
They're
quarterback.
losing the line of scrimmage battle
You know
every
what I'm saying?
game.
You can't protect the quarterback, you lose games. I'm listening. I watched the Baltimore Ravens against the Dolphins. You can't protect our quarterback, you're gonna lose games. You know what I mean? You can't get to
Carlton
the
said.
quarterback, you're gonna lose games. You know what I'm saying? Get to the quarterback, pressure, protect your quarterback. You get to the offense, the other quarterback, you protect your quarterback, you'll stay in games.
I thought we were off the subject.
That's the bottom line. I mean, that's for both. That's for just.
I mean, look, nah, it's reality, man.
I mean, look at Jay Cutler, offensive line this year. He's playing
Yeah,
well.
he was
Playing
better.
better.
He was one
Playing
of the
much
best
better.
last year.
It's an offense that he's thinking and dunking. He got like
And
Mark.
they got 3 new
What's his
linemen on
name?
We
the
got
team.
Mark Preston as
You know, he doesn't have March, who got 4 wide receivers,
Right.
go straight out.
And he had 3 new linemen.
But
They
the
had
bottom line
upgrades.
is offensive line.
That's
You know that
makes a difference.
He
He didn't let it handle.
he's in the league with 25 more
Yeah.
passing yards, so he's
We didn't let it blow on him.
he's throwing the ball.
and Gino's throwing the ball a lot of first down.
No pressure up the middle.
You know what I'm saying? You got that
Well,
base. I'm sorry, Joe. You got that base defense in, so a lot of play action. You know, they're not asking to throw, they're asking to run, and they're throwing third down. He's actually throwing a lot of first down.
Bilal Powell's doing this thing too.
Yeah, he's cool. I like that guy.
Catching, running. It's all right now.
I really like the Jets tackles, the defensive tackles. You get that pressure up the middle where the quarterback can't step up, you're good money. We get a little bit of pressure on the ends, but he's got a pocket. He just steps up and make a play.
How many sacks y'all got to use?
Like 4? If that's like 4, 5? Yeah. No, I think it's like 4. Whatever it is, it's disgusting. It's not giant numbers.
Okay.
Anyway, man, let's talk about some other teams.
Let's move
This
on.
is disgusting. Turning my hat back.
Moving on, we'll get to our NFL picks later on in the show.
Real
Go ahead.
quick big ups and shouts out to the Minnesota Lynx from the WNBA.
Without doubt, Maya Moore, that's my
Maya
girl.
Moore got her second title in
That's
3
my
years.
girl.
Big
Well,
shout to
Minnesota
her.
Lynx got the second.
Oh yeah,
She was there. She was there.
That's what I said. Minnesota Lynx got
Yeah.
their second title in
3 years. So big shouts to those ladies.
Coach,
right
no,
there.
that's Coach. No, that's I like the Lynx.
And what's the name?
Moore fan.
Durant's fiance plays on that team.
On who?
On the Lynx.
On the Lynx.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I forget her name at the moment.
She comes off the bench.
I don't know, but she's got a ring.
Oh yeah.
2 more than he got.
Every level of basketball there is, she's won at that level. Maya Moore's incredible.
Yeah, Maya Moore, she's
Olympics, college, high school.
She's a beast.
She's
She's
Big shout to those ladies
She
right there.
improved her game too. Hold on.
Her game was already nice, but she just
She
like
improved it,
took it
right.
to another level,
Yeah.
being that they lost last year. You
Right.
got to remember they've been to the championship 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
She might be
They
the
lost.
Cynthia Cooper.
If not even better.
You hear this, Skylar? Step the game up, mama. Come on now.
She's
Yeah.
looking pretty on camera.
Yeah, she's pretty
Not
on
bad, you know
camera.
what I'm saying?
She's no Maya.
Skylar, step it up,
She don't mind more.
Skylar.
Kansas Park is a beast too.
Yeah, Kansas doing that.
She don't win.
Skylar's like
She
Matt
can't win the
Barnes.
big games.
But you know what? But Maya Moore got a better team. All around team though.
Yo, don't forget my girl Grinder, man. Don't forget my girl Grinder. She's
The big grind.
gonna get tired. She's gonna get tired.
No, they were better this year. They were a lot better this year.
She's gonna get a title.
Tiasi?
Oh, yeah.
The difference
Yeah,
she's the point guard. The point guard is the key.
Who, Minnesota Lynx?
Yeah.
Yeah, Whalen.
She's strong,
Yeah,
man.
Whalen. And plus they got the other girl, Augusta.
Augusta.
She's
Yeah.
they got a big center. They just got a good
Yeah.
team. You got
They got
listen.
smart.
They've been to the chip 3 years in a row. You don't go to the chip 3 years in a row if you're not that good. You understand what I'm saying?
They
I mean, last year they
shot-
got upset by Indiana. They was favored to win, but they got upset by Indiana last year.
And they were undefeated in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Second team since the
They
Seattle Storm in
That's
2005.
That's
Ran
correct.
through 'em.
Big shout.
Yeah, it's
Big
for
shots.
everybody.
And big shout out to especially Maya Moore.
They was angry. They lost last year, so this year we win it. That's the difference.
Little fight news for anybody that cares about the big pay-per-view.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Okay. You got the Marquez Bradley fight.
Absolutely.
I'm liking Marquez, and I think his they're both veterans in the ranks, so they don't know New Jack nonsense. But I like Marquez. I think he's a little tougher, a little more aggressive. I've never really been impressed with Bradley. That's just my opinion.
Well, Bradley's got a lot of heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's a fighter with a lot of heart.
It's a good
A lot of
fight.
times you underestimate him. He doesn't have much power, but he comes out there and he fights. He has good skills.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he doesn't have much power. I personally don't. You know, these are two fighters that beat Pacquiao. I personally don't think that he beat Pacquiao.
Yeah, that's
Marquez definitely beat Pacquiao.
Right.
You know, nice sleepy, but
Bradley said he won the fight. Every time he watches it, he wins it.
really,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
telling
of course
himself
you
that.
can say
Of
that.
course he's saying that, but he's a thumper. He is a champion.
Should be
I
an
give him
interesting fight.
that. Should be an interesting fight. I like Marquez in this fight.
Yeah.
How many fights before the fight?
There's probably two fights. I don't know what's the.
I think Bradley's gonna knock him out.
You like Brandy? Brandy?
I'm
Me
not
too.
gonna
Like Brad.
Like
To knock him out.
How about you?
I don't think Marquez. I think that
knock him
Pacquiao
out.
fight, that was it. I think he might knock
But
him out.
Marquez is really strong though, man.
Yeah.
Can
He always
Bradley
be shaking.
gonna knock him
I'll
out.
see him get knocked out by Bradley.
I
Yeah, me
think
neither.
Bradley get knocked out. I think he might knock him out.
What do you like that fight, Mustafa?
I like Bradley.
Like Bradley?
I mean, I think he has a little edge over Marquez because he moved a little bit. But, you know, it's not going to be a fight I'm too interested in. Tell you the
Okay.
truth.
It shouldn't even be a pay-per-view
Yeah,
fight, really.
it shouldn't be.
But
That's something
But it's
like
gonna be a
I
pretty
do
good
this
fight,
fight
though.
all the sports back in the days. Remember
Yeah, that'd
when
be Saturday
that's on
afternoon.
the 4 o'clock fight,
Right.
4:30 fight, Channel 7 was
You
some of
take
the
it
best
back.
fights, man.
I don't know if anybody saw last week, but Cotto was very impressive last week.
Yeah, I heard he was good.
Nah, I missed it. He was
Very
very
impressive
Yeah.
last week. He looked like the Cotto Freddie was
working with him. Yeah.
work with him. Look well.
If they could add a couple of years to him, and I hear that, and I just want him to go out and get hurt after the same.
Well, you know what? I think he's turned back into the brawler. You know, the fighter as opposed to trying to be a boxer. You know what I mean? Yeah, that should be a good fight tomorrow. Don't sleep on that Bradley Marquez fight. It's a pay-per-view.
Yeah, it should be good.
You know what I'm saying? NBA news.
Yeah, we can talk about that. It's preseason. It's already like game 2, game 3 for some people.
Yeah. Just in general though. Kobe news.
Hey,
I seen some
you gotta work out. You gotta get in shape.
Yeah.
You gotta get in shape. Don't rush back. I don't think you should rush back.
Yeah, that's
I know he's a competitor and he's so wants to get in there, but don't rush back, bro. You got nothing to prove.
And you got nothing to come back to.
Yeah, exactly. You rushing back to play with.
Get that lottery pick. Get that lottery pick.
You know what? They got a pretty good team though. Don't sleep on them. They're
Man,
letting
the
a lottery
West is
pick.
so deep, man. It's kind
They
of
are deep, but they're letting a lottery pick. They got some plays.
They'll make the playoffs.
But is the heart gonna be there this year?
Yeah.
To play, they ain't gonna have a will to play this year. No Kobe, what are you playing for? If they get off to a good start, it's all. But if they get off to a slow start,
Yeah, you're right.
they might be trying to get Parker or Wiggins.
I agree.
Just take your
Wiggins
time.
from Kansas, huh? That rookie sensation. He's supposed to be a rookie sensation.
He just needs to take his time. No need to rush that Achilles back. You don't want to pop it again.
Oh.
Take your time, bro. No real rush.
What about Derrick Rose? I mean,
He's doing well.
He's
doing well.
They said he's looking good.
He's doing well. He looks good.
I think he's a nut, though, man. I don't know. I think he's a nut.
You don't like him you think he's a
nut.
He's a great player. I don't think he's the great point guard.
He's not-
Smith.
he's not really
a
nut.
He's a scorer.
He's a scorer. I don't think he's as they try to say, he's the best point guard. I wouldn't put him that point guard thing. I'd put him
There's a
in
difference when you're a nut coming off
He's
the
a
bench,
two.
when you're a nut running the organization.
He's a point guard. He's just a power scoring point guard. You know, that's the difference. You see the style of change.
Like Westbrook,
Westbrook. There's a
As-
different
nuts.
style.
But you even said, you know, a lot of people even said Westbrook is really not a point guard. He's an off guard playing point.
He's a
nut.
He's a scorer. He's a scorer.
He's an off guard
He's
playing point.
yeah.
You ain't getting the ball back.
No, he's getting the ball back. He's getting the ball. He's not
See,
getting the
know what I think with D Rose? Before the injury, he went 100 and everybody just stood there and did whatever, and if they caught a rebound, they scored. But his team improved without him that year.
They realize they can
So
win without.
he don't have to do everything by himself like he was doing before.
Right.
If he comes in there and does his aggressiveness, but also gets his teammates involved, they're gonna be a problem. And he has to be ready to do that because his teammates got better last year without him.
It's like Jordan. That's a
Yeah, so
Jackson to Jordan.
He needs to realize that like no one can get buckets when he needs to because he averaged a double-double
He
last
has worked
year.
so hard for his.
Right, so he don't have to go 100, go coast to coast every possession like he liked to do.
How you like this? Do you think that Durant would have a ring of Derrick Rose as the point guard?
Yeah, I think so.
Great.
I think so.
No, him and Westbrook and D Rose is quite similar. You know, they're about the same, so I don't know.
I think Derrick Rose can take over the game a little more. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a little more of a penetrator.
All right.
You know?
Okay.
So
That's
that's
what I like.
Yeah, because he didn't have a jump shot his first couple
I
of years.
disagree, but I think Westbrook got that jump shot and his determination. I don't know.
His jumper.
Yeah, but
more
has Westbrook made other players better around him?
Because he don't have.
He made Kevin Durant better.
He
Like,
made Kevin
You can make Kevin Durant better.
Make-
You can make Kevin Durant be a better player.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can be a better player.
Yeah. I think
so.
What's his name?
And he's really good. But if you have a point guard that was really getting him easier shots.
okay.
You know what the problem is? They don't have no confidence in Perkins. See, if he gives Perkins the ball more, then the team. But he needs to score. He needs to score.
You don't need to. He's not going to score because he's
Ibaka-
never going to score. Vinny.
Ibaka's starting
He
to
can
score.
score 10 points again. He can score 10 points.
Yeah, but he's right. But okay.
Well, Westbrook giving it to him and penetrating.
But why just him?
Huh?
Why just him?
Sabaka too. Sabaka's doing this thing.
Ibaka
They're the
is-
same.
yeah.
We need Perkins.
What you saying is Hardy was a better point guard than Westbrook because Hardy made people better. Hardy.
Yes, Harden.
He made-
Right. Well, you're right. He's made Houston better. He made the players
But
around
before that,
him
he
better.
was
though.
making them better coming off the bench.
Right. Well, coming off the bench though, that's the difference though. When you come off the bench, you playing against other units too, and that's that spark you need. You know what I
See,
mean?
their mentality is the same. Like you go back to the 2 point guards. If he settled down to learn how to pass first,
Who?
Westbrook.
He's not gonna pass first. Neither is D Rose.
They
That's
will.
not his
They
game.
will.
He is.
That's not his game.
They will. They will. They have to.
It's not who he is.
They have to. They will have to.
Maybe now he got injured. He got to slow his game now.
They got to learn how to give it. Just
Can I ask you a
game
question?
comes to you.
Vinny, you're a player. If you're the second best player on your team, who are you passing the ball to? Why? Who are you passing the ball to more than Durant? No, you're gonna take shots.
He don't have that trust.
You're gonna take when you can take over a game. When you can put up 20 in the quarter at any time. Really?
But see, the thing of that in the NBA is a little different. I mean, when we was younger, I would take over a game like that. But when you got the isolation, you got the pick and roll. Work with you work more with your teammates, man.
There gotta be trust.
You gotta be trust.
Listen,
You gotta trust.
listen.
I
I
think
said
they
that.
do. I think they do.
All the question was here to the panel was if Derrick Rose was the point guard and Kevin Durant played.
I think it'd be a push. I think it'd be the same.
Oh yeah, me too. I feel it's the same thing.
I like Rose. You know why? Because Rose he's the MVP.
Okay. But you think
Westbrook will never be an
You
MVP.
think he wouldn't be?
Westbrook will never be
his own
MVP.
team?
Huh?
If he had his own team, you don't think Westbrook would be an MVP?
No.
If he was in Derrick Rose's place, you don't think
No.
Westbrook would win MVP?
No.
I beg to differ.
No.
Westbrook
he
can
could.
like Milwaukee.
No.
See what he
Give him the Rock his own team.
Yeah, let him
He's
go to
gonna
Milwaukee.
He's gonna average like 30 something.
See, the difference is, Kev, he don't have nobody.
I'm gonna tell you the difference, Black. Rose does it in the East, and their defense is a lot better in the East than it is in the West.
Not like it used to be. I think the West is more better. I think the defense is better.
Who's better playing defense besides San Antonio in the West?
Oklahoma. Who else played good defense? Memphis played good D.
Memphis played very good D.
Clippers played. They could play better D.
Yeah,
They're gonna
they
play
will
better.
play
They will
better.
play
Under Doc Rivers.
That's the MO.
Under Doc
Defense.
Rivers.
No,
Right.
no more of that.
But they were just okay though.
Yeah.
It's still gonna be Lob City.
No, it's not gonna
Still
call
gonna be
it
Lob City. It's still gonna be Lob City.
Well, they're gonna get breaks, fast breaks. Of course.
I mean, it's not gonna be the
It's
initial. It's not gonna be initial line. It's gonna be.
There was nothing wrong with their offense.
Huh?
There was nothing wrong with their
That's
offense.
what it was.
What was wrong with their offense?
The offense was just go. Anything go. Move out the way. Isolation. They didn't have no set.
They was winning. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they winning because the athletes they were. It wasn't winning on the talent. This is different.
When it came out of talent, they was getting punked.
Yeah.
They were strong. Memphis, they got punked.
Right, from because of their defense.
Because when you took
What they
away,
could do.
you took the break away from
Take the break away.
from Griffin.
Griffin.
He
No,
take
I'm
the dunk.
gonna tell you the
Took a
difference.
while from
I'm
the
gonna tell you
Griffin.
the difference. Chris Paul had a hard time because you got that goddamn nut job guarding him. Allen,
Yeah.
Allen lost to everybody.
Right.
That boy.
Right.
Everybody.
Everybody. I don't care who it is.
Yeah,
I don't care who it is.
Tony Allen is the truth, man.
Rose, Melo, anybody, Durant, anybody. That kid, he's a problem.
Yeah,
when you
Tony
go
Allen.
So
in
now
there.
they got better. They got shooters now. See, this is gonna be a
Who
different.
they got? What shooters they got?
Oh, no, they got shooters. They got.
What shooters they got?
They got the kid, the white kid. What's his name?
Who?
He played with
the kid from it's okay.
Oh, J.J. Riddick?
From J.J.
And
Riddick.
also they have the other guy from
He took up
Phoenix.
the bench on this kid.
Dudley, Jack Dudley.
Yeah.
They can shoot the rock.
They're gonna be
So
better.
they're gonna be better.
Doc's gonna have
You got 3 points. Doc's gonna have a play.
Are they really better than Karan Butler?
Huh? Butler, no, they're not better. But they right now, you're right. But you got 2 for Butler, 2 plays for 1. So now it's gonna be wide open now. It's gonna be option 1, option 2, no option 1 and 2. That's it. It's gonna be 3 and 4 options. Watch the offense. Watch how Boston play.
Yeah, Boston.
But I'm saying just watch. You know how their offense was.
Right, but
It wasn't the first option. It was the second, third.
You can't. I don't think you can bring Boston's offense to LA because first of all, LA's a running team and they got better athletes.
They're not gonna be running all the time.
They gotta run.
Boston had better shooters on their team.
What better shooters they had?
I mean, Garnett shoots better than Blake Griffin.
Right.
Who's the small forward for Los Angeles? The small forward.
You got your man.
Paul Pierce is better than him.
Karan Butler.
Karan Butler. Paul Pierce is better than shooting
No,
than
they
him.
got Butler. No, they got your man. You don't like.
No, Karan Butler is a
What's
better
his
shooter.
name?
Matt Barnes.
Matt Barnes.
Yeah. Paul Pierce is better than him.
Really? Well, Matt Barnes played defense.
They play deep.
He played defense. I give him that.
Mudfoot plays defense too.
Who they got starting small forward?
Ruggy, man.
Who's the small forward this year?
That was gonna be good. They was good last year. It's gonna be. They're not
Doc's
gonna
gonna make them.
They're not gonna fall.
Doc's gonna make them better.
Those are gonna be the key.
Chris Paul's the key. That's the bomb.
Andre, the defensive part.
Chris Paul's the key.
He's the key, but
So if Chris Paul goes, the way Chris Paul goes, that's the way Clippers are gonna go. Simple as that. Just like the Knicks. Melo goes, Knicks goes. So let's talk about New York Knicks.
Hey,
Hardaway Jr.
let's go. Big buzzer
We got a
shot,
good bench,
man.
man. We got a good bench. We're gonna be
good
alright.
bench. I like the some for that we picked up too.
Where would you place the Knicks? Behind everybody knows the Miami's probably
Number
the best.
one. That is number one.
Are we debating that?
No, not at
Because
all.
we debated that last year, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
We did debate that last year.
I did.
We did debate that
Last year.
We did debate that, Joe.
Yeah,
We did debate that last year.
Because we cracked them in the
Okay, so
regular
that's that's good. Okay.
But they had a chance.
Who's behind Miami?
Indiana.
Yeah.
No questions.
No question.
Indiana.
Who they pick up? Yeah, they
I
are.
agree.
They are.
Because you got Granger coming back.
Mm-hmm.
They got better.
Who's behind Indiana?
Chicago.
Chicago.
Okay.
I would say Chicago with Derrick Rose coming
I'm
back.
not giving it to him yet.
With
Not
that
giving it
defense,
to him
you
yet.
know?
Not giving. Show me. I'm not giving it to him just because he come back and 2 years ago he did that.
But you know what?
I
They were still real good last year without him.
Yeah.
I know, but they weren't better than the Knicks.
No, they're not gonna get to certain
Knicks
calls.
couldn't beat Chicago last
Yeah,
year.
they beat us. They beat us.
They beat us.
In the
Knicks couldn't
playoffs?
beat you. Knicks
Yeah.
couldn't beat us.
Regular season, they
Yeah,
had
They couldn't beat their defense.
You know why? Because we couldn't shoot.
Miami.
Defense.
Because we couldn't shoot the ball.
Miami.
They wouldn't let them get on the street.
Right.
I'm saying the Knicks is the number 3 team this year.
No, we're not.
I don't get the Knicks to 4 slot.
I think a 4 or 5.
4 slot.
I'm giving them 3.
Give us
So they
three.
stop playing. I do not. I can't.
Better than the
We
Nets.
going on paper.
Absolutely.
No.
We're going to win the
Oh,
race.
forget about the Nets.
Me too. I don't even know. Come on.
Yeah, we're 4th team. I think we're the 4th team in these.
So who's number 1?
We
Miami.
already said Miami.
Oh, get out of here.
We already said Miami.
Miami, Indiana, Chicago, New York, Brooklyn, and what else?
Yeah.
Cleveland's gonna be a better team too.
Cleveland should be a better team.
Cleveland's gonna be a better team too.
Until Biden comes back.
Cleveland's gonna be a better team.
And the Biden wants to play.
Still got the Biden clock on?
Yeah.
Ah, he's
You don't want to play.
Wow.
he's ready.
Andrew Biden coming to Cleveland.
He's not that in there.
We're going to do LeBron thing, baby.
He's
We're going to do LeBron thing.
Right. He a bum job all the
He's a
time.
bum. Biden's a
He's
bum.
Biden's not a bum.
Biden's gonna get that ring.
I don't know if he's a bum.
He got his rings.
He can give you double. He can give you a double.
He has to get on the court. I think
That's it. That's the only
long
problem.
as you don't stub his toe and go
Why
bowl
is
and
that?
hurt himself, he
Why?
might do something.
He did do work in the playoffs, man. You
Did
can't
work.
front.
He got doubles.
Yeah,
He got championships.
when he's not lazy, he's working.
Right
Is
now,
he
he's
the
lazy.
Derrick Coleman? He's a bum.
He's
No.
No.
Derrick Coleman's 10 times better than him.
You know what? Honestly,
As far as I'm saying, like, when he wanted to go,
Much
when he
better.
wanted to go,
No, he's much better. Derrick put the ball on the floor.
I don't
Derrick's
think-
much better
Much
than Biden.
I don't think Biden wants to
I'm a Biden. No, he's much better.
I don't think Biden cares. Because, like you said, he's got those chips. He's got the big contract. He had the big contract.
He done made
He's got the
$60
ring.
million
I don't think
already.
he cares.
He made $60 million.
He sat on the sideline looking like a buffoon, go to bowling or whatever. I don't think he cares.
No, that was last year. That was past.
I'd love to see him prove me wrong. But from what it shows, you don't care.
That they were. Your man was out in Spain flamingo dancing. He got no.
He had 2 Playboy bunnies on his arm.
He doesn't think so.
Fresh on surgery.
Yeah.
You making $60 million do the same thing?
I don't think he's not. No.
You making 60 do the same too.
If I'm making
man. Got training
if you're getting a crap load of money to doing something you love, you're gonna continue to do that as long as you can and show some heart and desire. Find them is cuckoo for cocoa.
I was doing it in a couple of times. I ain't gonna front.
Oh hey, you can party, but you gonna stay in shape and see and keep getting trying to get these checks as long as you can. I don't think he cares. I think he's fat right now.
Okay, so what makes the Knicks the 3rd best team?
3rd best team. I thought you were talking about
I have no.
3rd best team in the East is going to be Brooklyn.
I think it's Brooklyn. I personally think it's Brooklyn.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Jet Nation,
I mean, really, seriously.
Joe,
The
what
one
makes you
reason
think
why-
the Knicks is the 3rd best team?
The reason why I would give us
2007 is you'll have a
Nah, you gotta give me something better.
Listen.
It's Shumpert better.
Shumpert's locking it down this
he
year.
said he's
It's
Peace,
No, Peace is gonna help.
Bayani, you know what I'm saying?
Your Bayani's gonna help.
Bayani's,
He's better.
a full year with Kmart there.
We young.
Hardaway coming up, Chandler.
We young.
Felton, Slim down.
just kidding. We got like 3-4 young guys on the team. I think the reason why I would put us the one notch above Brooklyn is because for the most part, our team is the same team. We got a handful of new pieces, but the core still lit.
Wow.
The new pieces are bench pieces.
Brooklyn's
Brooklyn's a whole new team for the most part.
It's the same thing. Actually, what you saying to us.
No, Brooklyn they got the same core players. Their core is new. They got 3 new guys in that.
Dan Williams
and
and
your
Robert
bench,
Lopez.
and then the bench, you got a whole new bench.
That's
You got
Joe
a whole
Johnson.
team guys.
And Joe Johnson.
Yeah,
I forgot about you. I'm sorry.
The whole bench is different.
That's five. That's fire.
That's fire.
That's fire.
No fire. Fire, son. Listen, fire.
The reality, that 5 on paper is the truth. But 3 of those people on paper are not going to play a lot of minutes.
Come on, man.
The 3 of those people are not playing a lot of minutes.
You know what?
Pierce, Casey are not going to play a lot of minutes.
Right now, and
You know what? That's funny.
And then you got to realize too, this is Jason Kidd's first year as coach,
Right.
but he also has
Makes
Lawrence
sense.
Brink there to help him out because they're going to play defense.
And there was already button heads with KG.
No. He's an excellent defensive coach. Excellent.
He's good.
Defense wins games.
But how they was already button heads before they even played a preseason game? KG was like, I'm not doing this. Like, come on, really? You can't be a team guy already?
No, I'm just saying, number 3 team.
Can I ask you a question?
3.
Can I ask you a question? If KG came to the Knicks for Chandler,
I'll be disappointed because he's broken.
Take care.
Nah.
I'm
I'm good.
Defensive
I'd be like,
I'm
yeah,
good.
but I would be
I'm
happy
good.
with my fingers crossed he stayed
I'm
out.
good.
I'd be like, yeah.
Good.
Clean
Everybody get the basketball court.
I can't score.
Somebody score.
Oh man.
He can't score.
I'm
He can't
good.
score. And you see what happens
For the team we got, I'll take him. I'll take him.
KG would be
KG,
awesome.
that's my man. I love KG.
I like KG.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'd be.
What the Knicks got him and Kmart as far as defense and world medal feet.
World medal feet.
No, we don't got guard.
And when he can score.
He can score.
I'm just saying.
He's not out there.
Why not here?
Nah.
Wow.
It's going to be a the East is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I want Garnett. You know my team. He never been a Knick.
The
Never
East
been a Knick.
is going to be very interesting.
Never thought he'd never be in
I
there.
don't like him. Well, I don't like the Nets either. Nets, Celtics, they're all the same thing.
Nothing so.
Oh, y'all gonna get back on defense?
I don't know about
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We old.
You still got Evans too.
No.
Still got Evans
Oh,
too.
y'all gonna get back?
Yeah, I love Reggie.
Yeah.
I've always loved Reggie.
Reggie Evans came on same
Would
thing.
you rather have?
Isaac Austin.
Who would you rather have?
Get one rebound.
Who'd you rather have?
You guys got coming off the bench getting 12, 13, 14 rebounds.
He's a monster.
Really?
What would you rather have on your team?
What do you mean? With Chandler? Tyson Chandler?
Yo, Evans.
Are you serious?
Chandler.
Are you serious?
As a starter,
I would take Chandler. But Chandler got exposed last year.
He been.
Got
Go ahead.
exposed. But his legs is big.
He booked up.
But his legs are,
This part. He's, you know, he
Sorry.
moved up.
Roy exposed a lot of people last year.
Roy did his thing.
Yeah, he got him last year. He said it.
Roy's an all-star, man. Roy's
He
He is an all-star.
Roy got busy last year. He showed he played with his height. If Indiana would have did that the year before, they might have bumped Miami that round. But we'll see what happens this year. That's last year.
Yeah, this year they got a bench and everything.
They got to stay healthy. They keep their scores healthy. Then they'll be all right. It's gonna be good.
Look at Tim Hardaway. Give up. Don't
But the rejection. Well, we got some big bodies. We got good size, good big bodies on the line. Man.
Phil's trying to embarrass him. It was cute.
We can come off with some defense off the bench on the slab and hold things down. It's going to be a good year of basketball. I think Knicks are going to make some news. We'll get another 50 wins. We'll make
No doubt.
It's going to be good. It's going to be better.
No doubt.
We young.
Barring everybody stay healthy,
We ain't old this year. We ain't old this year. We young, Cap.
Younger.
We got younger.
Younger.
Miami again.
When it counts. Be Miami when it
We
counts.
didn't see him though.
When it counts.
It wouldn't have made a difference.
It-
Wouldn't have made a
When it
difference.
counts. When it counts.
It wouldn't have made a difference.
There you go.
Troy's a fan. He knows. LeBron knows. Okay, right. Okay? Okay? When it counted, where was your boy J.R. Smith? When it counted.
He flipped from the Boston series.
He was popping bottles.
Rihanna. Hit him with that elbow. That was it.
Dum-dum.
Drop that elbow.
We got better. We got
JR.
different new team play. Two teammates now.
Listen, I'm just ready for the year.
Vinny, like you said. Like Jet Nation said. Like Jet Nation said. Like, if LeBron was on the Knicks, would the Knicks be in the championship?
Yes. He's the best player in the world.
Yeah, he'd win the championship.
Yeah.
If he got the bumps he had in the championship,
He'll definitely be
he'd win the championship.
He's coming to the Knicks.
With these bumps, when those bumps he won, with these bumps he would have won again. I'll say it right now. When he was in Cleveland, he got those bumps to the chip. If he was in New York, he'd get these bumps to the chip.
I tell you what I think is gonna make a difference on the Knicks. Iman Shumpert. You know, if he can stay healthy though.
He said he worked on his game and got his jumper better. He wants to make him. He wants to change the scouting report on him. That's what he said. Show and prove.
Melo is the difference. He's gonna make it. Melo's the man.
Yeah, he's the man.
He knows he's making a difference. Melo's the team.
We're going to the Eastern Conference Finals. I said it right here. I said it right now. Second game of the preseason. We going to the Eastern Conference.
We going to the shit.
You don't go nowhere.
We going to the shit. We going to the shit.
So
you know what? The team is going to be burned out. Burned out.
Jesus Shuttlesworth. Who's more clutch than Jesus Shuttlesworth?
Melo.
No, we got team players.
I'll take Melo.
Huh?
I'll take Melo.
We got players.
Last shot.
Last shot. They have him. They're not.
Last shot. Jesus Shuttlesworth with Melo.
If he would have played with man,
Jesus Shuttlesworth was making that shot for a long time.
If he would have stayed in Boston, it would not be.
I tell you, I'm not taking Darren Williams.
Listen.
If he was
Yeah, it was
No doubt. But when it counted, it counted.
Right.
When he made it count.
He did the first time in his career last year for 2 games. Joe Johnson. He shied away most of his whole career. Last shot he
Joe
was
Johnson's a clutch player.
now.
Darren Williams don't make clutch shots though.
This season Joe Johnson did.
Joe Johnson makes
When he was in Atlanta, did he?
Let me ask you something.
Darren Williams going to get back in defense? Is Darren Williams going to get back in defense?
Yes, you would. You damn right you would.
Yes.
Yes, you would.
Would you take Amar Shumpert or Joe Johnson?
Yeah.
Amar Shumpert.
Yeah, y'all out of your mind. Paul Pierce and Darren Williams want to go to
What did Joe Johnson do all these years?
He scored in the playoffs.
He got money for free.
He scored in the playoffs.
Joe Johnson scored.
He can score.
And he's clutch.
He ain't scoring the clutch in the playoffs.
The knock y'all are having and people are having on Melo when he do Melo. Joe Johnson did that in Atlanta. He got fat checks and scored, but did nothing in regular season.
He didn't have
Joe Johnson finally hit a buzzer beater last season. Last season, the first year in how many years?
He always has.
I must have seen enough of that.
You haven't.
But anywho's, what is next before we run it out?
We run out of time.
Too much preseason basketball.
It's not preseason basketball. It's just basketball in general.
I want to ask you something. Who you think will win the Super Bowl first? The Giants or the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Wow.
So the Bills, if you want to include the AFL.
You know what he's
No.
saying?
Yo, listen,
This guy over here.
the Giants or Pittsburgh? Who you think won the
Who's
Super
gonna
Bowl?
fix it and get a chip first?
Who's gonna fix it and get a chip first?
We are.
We are.
Big Blue's gonna fix it first
We are.
and get a chip first.
I don't know. I would have to say.
Out of the
I
two
would have to say-
debacles,
I would have to say Pittsburgh because I like Tomlin.
I like Tomlin too, but they have just as many, if not a couple more holes than we got.
Well, you know what?
So
All I gotta say is that we'll go through our NFL picks right here, but
Yeah.
Jets need a big win this week. They don't need to have
They
a big
do.
win and then fall. Because Pittsburgh is really not an 0-5 team.
they're 0-4. They win.
They're a better team than
You are who you are. I
Right
like
now.
that.
Their offensive line is just as bad as Big Blues. They got a terrible offensive line.
Just playing Pittsburgh?
No, they're playing. No, they're playing.
It's
Well,
real
let's-
that time. I think we saw Pittsburgh.
Let's go.
They're playing against
Let's go to that game first. Who like that?
Jets.
Jets.
I'll let the Jets run it.
I'm going with Jets.
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 They got momentum.
Who you like,
They
Gustavo?
offensive coordinator Pittsburgh having problems.
I like Pittsburgh.
I like Pittsburgh too. I see him upset.
Wow.
I see a Pittsburgh.
He
He's
got
saying that
Jet Nation blowing up the
Yeah,
face.
he's
Actually,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah.
get
I'm taking my net on foot off their neck.
Cincinnati at Buffalo. You got E.J. Manuel's not playing. You got the rookie quarterback playing. Cincinnati.
You got Tool playing, right?
Yeah.
That Cincinnati quarterback's going
Well,
well.
you got that hurt? He's hurt?
Yeah, he's hurt.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not for a few weeks. Yeah.
Tool the wood.
No,
Tool the throws
Two.
the wood.
EJ.
No, wood.
Who
Wood.
you like?
I'm taking
Cincinnati. All right.
No, they got a wide receiver
They're
at
at
home.
home. They're at home.
I got
And you play
faith in my
defense, so
team.
you gotta pick your team.
A little couple of push games at home too, though.
What you thought wouldn't be a good game if you looked at this game at the beginning of the season? It's a good game this week. Detroit at Cleveland.
Is Megatron playing?
Megatron questionable.
He's questionable.
Questionable.
Even if he was questionable.
I like Cleveland. I'm going for the upset.
Where they playing? At Cleveland?
At Cleveland.
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 I'm going with
Is
Cleveland.
Cleveland the favorite of the
Weed is not
I
playing
think
now.
that's a
Weed is
good
playing now. Why is not playing?
Okay.
That might be a pick 'em. That might be a push.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
stuck.
going with
What
Cleveland.
about training all season?
Titan though.
Cleveland.
But you know what?
Now we got
The other quarterback was playing though. So I'm gonna take Detroit.
They
I got Detroit.
defense.
I got
They
Detroit.
got Josh Gordon. They got Cameron.
Joe Hayden.
Joe Hayden's gonna
They're
stay.
fun-
He's gonna
they're
put it
fun
on.
forward.
Hey, all right. So you take Megatron out of the equation. Who was he gonna throw to? Reggie Bush.
Yeah,
They got a
They
great
got
defense.
He's not too bad. I
Reggie's got
was
a-
Cleveland's front four is
It's
kind of
ridiculous.
real.
Yeah. Cleveland's
So
front four.
I'm taking.
Cleveland's
Okay.
front four is for real, and Detroit's front four is for real. Also.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's gonna
yeah.
be a good game, but I think I'm
It'll be a
going with
good game,
Cleveland.
though. You going
Cleveland by 3.
Who you like, Black?
I like Detroit, but
I got Cleveland.
Where
With,
you got the Browns.
yo, exactly.
You going Cleveland? Mustafa, I like Detroit in this game.
I like Cleveland.
You like Cleveland?
McGahee with 2 touchdowns.
McGahee with 2 touchdowns. We also got.
First of all, I feel the grass, the outfield, the outdoors gonna slow him down a little bit. You ain't gonna get that.
Well, it ain't gonna be that cold and all that stuff anyway.
No,
though.
but I mean turf-wise, I think it'll allow you to play more of a competitive game instead of a speed game.
You got-
Detroit's a fast field, man.
It is true. You got Philadelphia at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay still looking for their first win.
Let's go Tampa. I'm rooting for Tampa.
Deshaun Johnson said he's faster than he said that Terrell Reeves can't
Deshaun Jackson
stay with
is
him.
just shut up and play. He talks too much.
He's a player though,
Yeah,
especially when it
sometimes.
comes to the Giants.
I'm going with the Eagles, man. The Buccaneers
Hope he
playing
blows
bad,
his
man.
ACL.
See, Joe, you can't say stuff like that. Well,
no.
really? You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
I'm that guy, man. I say these
You know what I'm
kind of
saying?
crazy things.
I like. Vic's not playing.
so I like
You like Tampa for their first one? Tampa's got a rookie quarterback. I like Philadelphia in this game.
I got
Because Nick Foles. Don't sleep on Nick Foles.
Nick Foles is
I
pretty
got
good though.
Deshaun Colston, the safety on Tampa, getting a penalty and a fine for taking Deshaun Jackson's head off.
So
He's a
But
hitter.
honestly, I think I could call it. You can't really call it a draw, but it's going to be a very even game because most starting quarterbacks are pretty much.
but Nick Foles is pretty good. though.
Nick Foles
Yeah.
is second year, man.
He's
Yeah.
I know,
pretty
but I
damn
mean,
good.
Vic is not playing, okay, and you're still adjusting with the Tampa Bay situation. So look for a more running game. I think you're going to get more fundamentals in this game, so I'm giving the edge.
But you're gonna go running. I'm gonna go McCoy.
Yeah. So McCoy.
Muscle
You
hamster.
know what I'm saying?
Tampa
Well,
Bay. Next.
Yeah, we had I forgot the name, but he used to play for the Browns, and he was muscle and didn't make a difference.
Oh, Trent Richardson.
Jamal Lewis.
He was smart. It doesn't matter. We'll figure it
Uh,
out.
here's one. St.
Brady
Louis.
Quinn.
St. Louis at Houston. Does Matt Schaub lose his job? This game, does he throw another pick six?
Who they
That's 4
playing?
games in a row. Stop. He threw a pick six.
Who they playing?
St. Louis, and they're at Houston.
They're gonna win.
If they get behind early and he throws a pick six early,
Like
that crowd gets on sharp. Even though I think Houston will win, though. I think it's the better team.
Houston's gonna win.
J.J. Watt, no, they're just the better team.
Houston by 10 points.
Houston by 10 points. Arizona at Denver. No, San Fran. Yeah, Arizona and San Fran.
I'm taking Arizona.
We playing in Arizona?
No, they're playing in San Fran.
Oh.
Taking Arizona, like San Francisco.
Arizona. Patrick Peterson and
Money
Badger.
And who? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I got the Honey Badger taking 2 back.
Tennessee at Cincinnati. Tennessee at Seattle. Nobody wants to see Seattle. It's crazy.
CJ's gonna be running in the
It's like crazy over there.
No, the big is going to be the quarterback. Man.
I think the best game today, New Orleans travels to Foxborough.
Oh yeah, that's
Play
good.
New England Patriots.
Go Saints.
We're talking about mileage in the air, right?
Go Saints.
Talking about mileage in the air. That's gonna be an outside passing game.
They're going to get their tight end.
Well, me and Troy want Saints to win, but I tell you what, but if it rains and they get inclement weather though, it could be tough.
Well,
But you got that Rob Ryan defense, so.
True.
yeah, but you got Gronk coming back.
So
Hey, you're a fan?
He didn't get cleared. He didn't get cleared.
Yeah, you got a little
Gronk coming back.
It's been bothering me.
He didn't get any clearance yet.
Let's keep it moving on. So we all like New Orleans then?
Yeah.
We all like New Orleans?
No.
You like New England?
New England never loses 2 games.
Okay. Well, they're not the New England team.
They have Drew Brees has beaten them the last 3 times.
Denver 27-point favorite over Jacksonville. Do they cover the spread?
Yeah.
Not do they win, but do they cover the spread?
Yeah, they're gonna cover. They'll cover it twice.
Like that, stop. Do they cover the spread?
Possibly, yeah.
I'm taking the Jags. They're
gonna cover.
I think Denver will win, but I think they'll take the foot off the pedal. It'll be something like 40-20. I don't think they'll cover.
I think Alabama beats Jacksonville.
You're bugging.
Bugging.
We got for my infamous You Can't Be Serious, got thrown under the bus, Alden Smith, 49 defensive end. Come on, bro. 3 felony charges on him for assault weapons. What you doing, man?
Together.
You a prepper?
He ain't get it.
Recently?
Yeah.
Yesterday,
Bro, he comes out of rehab, he got to go to court for three felony charges for assault weapons. First the Jerry curl, now the drug charges. Well, it's Cali, so it was a wet Jerry curl. You know, he kind of weird. Come on, bro.
He got Ice Cube,
man.
He was having problems.
He got what's Ice Cube's name?
They got
Dope. He got dope.
He might be out the league after all that. He might be out the league after all that.
He's a tremendous player.
Yeah, but might have been. He's gonna be. He was a tremendous player. With all this nonsense, 3 felony charges.
3 felony charges?
That's crazy.
Waving over his head, then the drug stuff. So I don't know.
Like a little charges to me.
Sound
and
like
then you also got Kellen Winslow too.
Yeah, you got the PED.
Yeah,
4-game suspension on that. But you never know what those are. It could be, you know, they're so funny with that. You don't know what that is.
What is it? Deer handler or something?
Yeah, they never say what it is. You never know.
Nothing in Jet Nation about that.
Well, you know,
it just comes down to
4 games.
College?
Well, right now we're gonna, for our viewer audience on TV, for channel Bronxnet TV, every Friday, 8 o'clock. Check us out on Chill Lover Radio. Go to chilllover.net, and you can check out our podcast. And for everybody else who's checking out the show, if you want to stay with us, just continue on. Be back.
Snake, New York, on the block, sports talk, Giants, Jets, Nets, let's go, on the block, sports talk, Philly, Miami, Dallas, Buffalo, on the block, sports talk, NBA, MLB, NFL, we got it all, on the block, sports talk, on the block, sports talk, on the block. Sports talk. On the block. Sports talk. Directed by Kenny Stafford.